Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 22nd day of December. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday morning on the Power Trip Morning Show. It's a Monday, a Vikings Victory Monday. Let me spit it out here. It's slicker than snot outside. It's raining, so y'all be careful, okay? We need everyone, yeah. Welcome to Monday. It's Christmas week, and the Vikings won, and yeah, there's a lot to talk about. So let's get her started, shall we? Why wait another moment? Here's some comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, a man by the name of Dave Chappelle. Come on in, everybody. It's Christmas week. I'm so grateful, and I'm so glad you're here.
Some people say all black people look alike. No one says all white people look alike, though. However, white people, you guys do kind of sound alike. I don't know what it is, but you have a certain quality in your voice. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I hear it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I watch TV, I'll be like, it's a white guy. I can tell it's a white guy. Look. Oh, man, Brian Gumble. You know?
I'm like a dog in heat, a freak without warning. I have an appetite for sex because me so horny.
The finish line is waiting.
I'm like a dog in heat.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors, never giving up belief.
Christmas week 2025. It is Monday, December 22nd. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Corey, Chris, Paul, Zach. Those are our first names.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Happy that game's over.
Yep.
That was a preseason football game, and the Vikings suffered multiple injuries. That's not good.
No.
I know they won, so that pisses you off because the draft status is hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a rough game. Rough flight out, too. Just, not ideal, but whatever.
Yeah, that wasn't good. That sucked. That sucked, man. Pretty sucky.
Sounds like it.
I didn't know what was going on, Hawk, but my favorite part was when you tweeted something, and then hashtag no more fire trucks, please.
Man. Ever land when there's fire trucks waiting to make sure you don't catch on fire and die?
No.
I have.
So the landing gear hatch wouldn't close?
Yeah.
So the landing gear was up, but the hatch wouldn't close.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good.
Well, the problem apparently is that if the landing gear is exposed to ice, it may not come down.
Makes sense.
It might be frozen in place. And of course, that didn't happen, and they had good. I'm sure it was just an overabundance of caution. And you got to appreciate that completely.
Yep.
We got to almost Chicago.
To do that.
Yeah, for sure. Got to almost Chicago, and then we. And it was weird because we weren't very high. All things considered, going to New York, you're going to get way up there, right? But then we never did. And it's, you're just going about your business, whatever. Maybe there's a lot of traffic. Maybe it's, maybe the air's bad if they're out of. And and then suddenly I look over. I'm sitting beside Benjamin, and I look over, and he's got this look on his face, like, a concerned look on his face. I'm like, So I take my earbuds out of my my big head, and they say that we're turning around, we're going back, we're going to land, and there's some issues with the landing gear and blah blah blah. So yeah, that's what it was, and so we had to. They had to put the landing gear out really early to make sure that the landing gear was going to come out.
Of course.
And apparently having the landing gear out when you're still a long way makes for a bumpy flight. And So, it was just, as I said, it was just disconcerting. And
Bothersome.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
sure there was
very
never a
bothersome.
moment we were in any danger. And everybody was very, very calm on the plane. But I had to give myself a stern talking to. I'm not going to lie to you. I had to, because, and I know, especially this time of year, I fly so much. And a lot of people fly way more than I do. But you get lulled into this sense of, I'm getting on a plane, I'm going. It's no big deal. But when you hear, well, what if the landing gear doesn't come down? You're like, oh, that's right. We've got a full tank of fuel. We were going to fly to New York. There's a lot of weight on here. And I have nothing to do with whether I live or die right now.
Right.
What a weird thing.
Out of your control.
So I had to talk myself out of that. I'm not going to lie. I haven't had to do anything like that in a very long time. But I'm like, you're 55 years old almost. Get a hold of yourself.
Hey, can I ask all of you a question? Zach, you probably know the answer to this.
Sure.
Let's say you're flying in New York and you have the problem that the Vikings plane has. If you're over Chicago, I'm not saying they were exactly over Chicago. Let's just say for argument's sake, though, you're right next to Chicago. Mm-hmm. Why can't you just land in Chicago, deal with it, take off, and do it again? Why can't they figure that out? Why do they have to go all the way back? We hear that all the time, right? Where you're like halfway over the Atlantic and then you have to go all the way back to France for some reason. It's like, well, you were almost there. Why can't you just land on the East Coast and then figure out the problem? Why do they always go back?
My guess is, and I don't know that they told you anything, Hawk, but my guess would be that it was easier to get a new plane, which they were going to need
in Minneapolis.
So, I think if it was more urgent, they can land anywhere,
sure,
pretty much.
Yeah.
But that would be my guess. Is it was just
It's a fantastic answer
because they got the southern, I think, just past like Madison. I guess is when, based on the flight track, is when they turned around, and I think at that point it's like,
go back,
get back, and get a new plane.
Have you ever seen that video of there was a plane that I think had like the front wheel pop or go out, so they like landed it, like they had to time out that truck where there was like a truck that like had to land. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to time it where the truck caught the front of the plane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
In Madison, would they have had to have like a 4-wheeler time it out right, or how does that work if they would have had to land in Wisconsin?
Maybe a dump
If
truck.
you guys would like, I actually know the answer. But you were really close, Zecco. Also, the fact that Minneapolis is the Delta hub, so it was much easier to get a Delta plane in Minneapolis. But yeah, that was exactly right. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Greasy.
And then we got back here, and sat in the plane for 90 minutes.
The old plane.
Yeah. And they
waiting for the new plane.
And then they let us off the plane so we could go into the terminal, but we had to stay in a cordoned off area, and they fed us, which is cool.
What did you have?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
I mean, I'm glad you survived.
Yeah, me too.
I would probably risk that for free
Right.
Chick-fil-A.
Then we got back on the plane, sat there for a little longer, and then we had to get off the plane and walk to the other plane, and got on that plane. They got that sumbitch all geared up, and then we took off, and it was just an absolute disaster of chop the whole time. I mean, I thought
That's what PA said on Twitter.
He was tweeting
he was
about it.
done. I thought he was just going to say, you know what? Thank you, Jesus, and jump out the window. But he did not.
So what time were you supposed to land in New York, and then what time did you actually land in New York?
I'll tell you, we got to the hotel at 11:35 p.m.
Oh, my.
Jeez.
Let me look on my old itinerary. And that's Eastern, by the way. Eastern.
You guys took off at 11:30ish.
I had to be at the facility at 11:30 that morning. Yeah. Looking. Sorry. This newfangled phone has got me all upside down.
I'm finally getting a new phone, too.
Are you really?
Yep. It's getting shipped.
Is
Long overdue.
Santa bringing you one?
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of it.
Which one?
The 17. But it's just, I would have kept this phone, but the battery sucks now.
Yeah.
And I know people, just change the, whatever, I'll just get a new one now.
Change the battery.
I'm not going to change the
I
battery.
told you not to change your battery.
Yeah, you told me not to.
Well, you have got like, what, the 13 or
11.
something? 11. Yeah.
Hanging on to the 11. It's working fine. Just battery sucks.
We were supposed to arrive at 4:30 Eastern.
Okay. So 7 hours later, no big deal.
7-hour
That'll
action.
throw you off a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's why the game sucked so much. We got thrown off. Oh, man. That was a rough one.
Yeah.
By the way, so if you're a Vikings fan and you're going, all right, this sucks. We saw a little flash in the first half. JJ was still doing some cool things. Then he gets hurt. And then mostly Brosmer just handed it off the second half. Let's just get out of New York. Win or lose, who cares? Let's get out of it. I totally get it, right? You're throwing Brosmer back into the fire. He didn't get first team reps because JJ's back.
Yep.
It's going to be tough. But if you're the Giants, I know we've talked multiple times this year about Jackson Dart being a franchise quarterback, and they're happy with Jackson Dart in New York. They handed the ball off the whole time. They didn't want to let him throw.
No.
It's like they didn't trust him. Wasn't it like midway through the second or something before he finally threw a pass? If I'm a Giants fan, if I go to that game, I'm like, what are we doing? That looked like a tank.
Didn't he have a 0 passer rating in the first half?
It was, 1 for 5 with a pick at one point?
0.0,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. And Mussy said that's the first time he's ever seen that, yeah. No, they didn't want to win.
They didn't want to win at all.
That pass that he had over the middle in the fourth quarter, that guy blatantly dropped.
Slayton
that was a blatant
hit him
drop.
right in the numbers.
He dropped that on. They don't want to win. Why would you? They don't want to win. That head coach isn't going to be there. What's he care? That was and then like going forward, I'm shocked they didn't go for it on every fourth down. Just so they didn't have the opportunity to get any points. They didn't want to win that game.
You think an interim head coach doesn't care if they win or lose?
Well, I don't think he's going to be the head coach.
I know, but you think he doesn't want to show people that he's actually capable of coaching a team?
He didn't show anything yesterday.
Because I would argue that first 4th and 5 where they went for it, that was Mike Kafka saying, I do want to win the game, right? But then the rest of the research paper, if you will, it's like, well, then why, if you want to win, if you're going to be aggressive and go for it on 4th and 5, why are you just going to hand it off to Tracy 97 times and run the clock out against Max Brosmer? Once Brosmer gets in there, and no offense to Brosmer, but clearly a disaster when he played against, Seattle, right? Was that Seattle?
Yeah, that's a tough defense. So,
but still, scare the kid. Right, here's your chance.
Yeah, boo,
man. That was a preseason game wrapped in a regular season game, and that was dicey. I know not Andrew Dice Clay. Oh, just dicey in general. That was a tough watch, but we're 3 days away from another Vikings game, and now we have no idea if JJ is going to play. Correct? X-ray's negative, but no update. I'm sure we'll get one quickly with the condensed week.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
Man, I really hope we don't waste these last 2.5 games not seeing JJ, because he definitely was trending the right way.
Yeah.
But all they're doing is winning.
I doubt he'll play on Thursday. Wasn't the bit that he couldn't grip the football?
Yeah, he dropped it before he got hit on the sack fumble return for a touchdown. The ball was out of his hand before he even got hit.
Ouch.
Yeah. That looked like that hurt very badly.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. Yep. That was an odd weekend.
Yeah.
Odd weekend.
Yeah. It just seemed like everybody wanted that game to be over the second JJ got hurt. It's like, can we just call it? Right? I think if they would have asked both teams, can we just stop the game now? The game's over. Let's just wrap this up.
They were pretty happy in the locker room after the game, man. JJ talked to Ben for almost 7.5 minutes. Said the F word. It was fun. We talked to Van Ginkel.
Jefferson?
Yeah.
That JJ?
Yeah, he was super happy. Heard some great things about JJ this weekend, by the way. If you're looking, wondering whether or not your kid should buy a Jefferson jersey and cheer for Justin Jefferson, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
What a good dude, man.
Great dude.
Man, I heard. Are you going to talk about the hospital thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if that was out yet or not.
Yeah, it was all. Yeah,
the fashion show for.
I think they
cancer.
talked about it on TV.
Yeah,
they showed clips. It was awesome.
Yeah,
there's
wonderful.
a story coming out. Even on top of that, something he did for somebody in particular that, while he was on that trip. That I almost bought a jersey from him. For him. I mean, my goodness. So. Yeah, but everybody was really, really pleased, man. I tell you, I know it. I understand that it was not a fun game to watch, but and I understand the whole idea of wanting a better draft choice and all that stuff. But a lot of people still playing real hard, And how about Brian O'Neill? going out. And Brian O'Neill was just as hurt as some other people, and he still played.
His heel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was watching him in the preseason warm up, whether you know how they have people who are kind of injured, whether or not we can play them or not. 2.5 hours before the game, he's out on the field, and it doesn't look like he's going to play. I would have told you he wasn't going to play. And he played the entire game. Didn't go on injured reserve. Didn't do anything like that. He played the entire game.
Yeah, well said.
Mad respect for that kid. So it's cool. I don't know.
And then he led the team in the bit that Metellus usually does. Did you see that before the game? He
I did not
got them
know,
all charged up.
Oh, did he?
That, yeah.
Yeah, man.
And if we're going to take these last handful of games, win or lose, as a chance to evaluate JJ, and his receivers have not helped him at all. How about how much different his stat line looks yesterday? If Jordan Addison catches that touchdown, which was a great throw, hit him right in the chest, have to catch that. He's had a lot of drops at the hand of JJ McCarthy. Right, help the kid out. That's a touchdown if Jordan Addison just catches it. And then the interception, it hits Jalen Naylor in the hands.
Yeah.
And it bounces off of him, and it gets picked off. So, arguably his worst play, not his fault, Jalen Naylor's fault, and one of his potentially better plays gets dropped at the hands of Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, that's a huge swing both ways. I don't know. I thought the kid was playing well in the first half.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, they put him in some good situations. Yeah. He's made the most of what he has. He's got to stay on the field, right? Like, you hope it's not broken, so that's good.
I'm worried about ligaments, man.
Yeah, but
the fact that you can't hold on to a ball like that, that's what I'm worried. And again, I don't know anything about anything, and I do not have any inside information. That is just me watching him. I'm telling you, if you see when the fumble recovery for a touchdown, the ball is definitely, I don't know if they showed that enough on television or not, but the ball was definitely out of his hands before he got hit. He lost grip on the ball. I don't know, man. If it's not broken, something was going on, but he was definitely in pain. Hope he's all right. I don't know. No. But you're right. I'd love to see him play against Detroit and then, Green Bay as well. So if we're going to play those games, we might as well have our guy in there, huh?
Yeah, now we've won 3 straight, so our draft pick's not going to be great either way. We've screwed that up, right? The dream of just bombing out is dead because you've won 3 straight. So
yeah, just win.
Now it doesn't really matter.
We were going to get down to 2 or 3 or 4 games lost anyway. They can't take away victories.
No.
Or can they?
I don't think so.
No. Win at this point, especially if you could knock the Packers out of the playoffs.
Whoa. You're a Packer fan now. Don't try to throw up a smoke screen there, buddy boy.
I heard that. You said our Packers.
Our Packers. You said that.
Yeah, but I didn't mean that.
On the Vikings pregame show.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, yeah, right.
I was just filling in because Brett wasn't on.
Right. Who's Brett?
The dude.
Favre? I heard you say you went to sleep before that game was over. That was one of the best finishes of the year, the Bears and Packers.
That was the dumbest game.
Oh, my gosh.
My gosh, what are you guys doing?
How do the Packers consistently not recover onside?
Don't you mean us? How do we?
No, I'm not anymore, man. I'm back.
I know, we got to hold on to that.
Fan. Yeah, Wait, what?
We have to catch that onside kick. It hit us. Like, you step into it. Go get it.
Yeah, go get it. I'm very disappointed in our team.
Man, you've changed.
You really have.
Well, at least it's for the better.
Change your face.
Yeah, be happy.
Man, you do whatever your ladies tell you to do.
Sure.
Man, some guys run their house, some guys run around their house, and some guys change their house to a Packers house.
I don't run around anything.
That is true.
Some guys have to drive their house around because they live in a mobile home.
That's kind of cool.
Like Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, right.
Cousin Eddie's wife.
I always thought she was kind of cute.
Yeah, he would,
Yeah, sure. So what?
Well, I'm glad you're safe, Hogs Daddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Ben will be here later. Muss will be here later. That's Christmas week. Chris, you're off the rest of the week.
After today.
We're off Thursday and Friday for Christmas and the day after Christmas. So a short week of the Power Trip Morning Show, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but more after this on The Fan.
All right. Welcome back. Here we are.
Is this supposed to be superstitious?
I don't know. Let me look.
Like the generic version? Right? The non...
I don't know. I think this is probably...
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. I have a question about these pod saves things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to almost guarantee you that this is not a real band playing this song.
Oh, so but it has to be. This is guaranteed human.
I don't think it is.
Wait a minute.
I would say that this was no. Unless they hired. Now here's what I wonder. You guys know the company we work for, right? Do you guys believe the gabillion songs that we have in the PodSafe system that they hired musicians and said, "Hey, you guys, here's $1 gabillion. Go in the studio for the next 5 months and record about 7 million songs."
Yeah, do a song that sounds like Superstitious, but not quite. Spend hours doing it so we can play the bed.
Right.
Make sure it sounds tight.
It is. That sounds great.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't think they would do that.
I know they would because this is guaranteed human.
Right. Guaranteed.
Paul, are you a human?
Yes.
Promise?
Yes.
Zach?
Let me check.
Promise?
Feels like it.
Chris?
I feel like I might be. I think I am. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. This might be the Matrix, though.
I don't know if I am.
Wouldn't it be like a very Matrix thing to do of the Matrix to say it wasn't in the Matrix?
Right. It's like if this is a simulation, guess what? None of us would know we're in a simulation.
Right.
Not a single one
And
yet.
by the way, give me the steak. Don't wake me up. Me and the little dude with the weird goatee.
Yeah, Vern Troyer.
Oh.
Yeah, obviously.
What Matrix did you watch?
He was in the third one.
Yeah.
Was it?
He played Neo.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
You didn't see the third one?
No.
Yeah, it was the one that got critically hammered. They thought the lead was pretty bad.
They had Vern Troyer played Neo?
Yeah, Keanu asked for too much money. He was being a prima donna, so they let Vern do it.
I bet it's pretty good.
No to me and Vern.
Would you let a guy hit you in the jaw as hard as he could and break your jaw and knock your teeth out for like $10 million?
Yes.
Did he make 200?
I think they asked that on Beyond the Pond. I think they were asking. I think Fallness asked Micheletti that. Did he not? I think the number they said Saturday morning was like $90 million.
He made $90 million.
Then yes.
If you want to break my jaw in two places,
I really do.
Wow.
come up with $90 million, and I absolutely will let you do it.
Man.
I'm gonna get back to you.
What's the recovery time on a broken jaw? How does that work?
I don't know.
Well, they had to put steel plates in his face.
That's cool. Then you're halfway to being Wolverine.
Yeah, correct. And you could tell people that.
I'd pay you $90 million if I can be Wolverine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Being Wolverine would be sweet. You'd never get hurt.
Does Wolverine have a metal wiener?
No, you're thinking of the Tin Man.
Yeah, the Tin Man definitely has a sheet metal wiener.
Don't you think Wolverine's does though?
Maybe.
He's got what's that stuff called? Siltanium or something?
Titanium?
Adamantium.
That's him.
Oh.
Yeah, too good to don't break, don't smoke.
Same adamant.
What
Yeah.
do you do?
No, that's 7 Mary 3.
Great band.
That is a little cumbersome.
You know who
for
loves
sure.
that band?
Dove.
Nope.
Pat Smear.
Nope.
Pappy Pap Smear.
Nope.
Garlar.
Yes.
7 would marry 2, but
Oh.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're low maintenance though.
You know what sucks about Jake Paul getting his jaw broken in two spots?
Nothing.
Nothing.
But he made $90 million.
Yeah.
Good for him.
If it was, did you hear that he got his jaw broken in two spots? Yeah, I guess they paid him like $10K for the fight, but he got his ass kicked. I'd go, good. I can't even feel good about him getting destroyed because he got so freaking rich off it. It doesn't change his life at all. In fact, it probably makes his life way better.
Yeah, now people are talking about him more.
Yep. So I don't know.
I think you're probably right, but let me tell you. You get hit hard enough in the face, you start questioning all your decisions.
Well, everybody, like beforehand, is it Dana White, the guy that owns UFC? There was a clip where Dana White was like, who's he fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a terrible bleeping idea.
It was a terrible idea.
Yeah, even Joe Rogan was like, that's a terrible idea.
It was everybody. I didn't know anything about the guy he was fighting, to be honest. I'll just be honest. I didn't know anything about him. But every person I saw in the fight game was like, this is really a dangerous situation to be in. And of course, you start feeling pretty good about yourself until you get punched in the face. What did Michael Tyson say? Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
And you could
tell that punch, man.
Oh, yeah. You could see the moments before where you could tell Jake Paul was like, normally we don't swing at each other like this.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many clips in viral of like Mike Tyson ducked under one of his shots and had an open shot at him, and he just didn't take it.
Yeah.
And that's what I think most of these fights are. But when this guy was like, "Oh, you're going to punch me in the face," because he did a few shots before,
then I'll break your jaw.
Then it's over. Don't do that.
And the look on Jake Paul's face when he realizes, something is very wrong, and his mouth is half open, like, you're like, oh, see you later.
Yeah.
Good luck drinking liquids for the next couple of weeks. Have fun with that.
He hammered him across. And right before that round, Logan Paul is just talking trash to him. And it's like, okay.
It would have been awesome if he just jumped over the ropes and broke his jaw, too.
Yeah. Don't encourage it.
Yeah.
It's all envy and jealousy. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're crazy rich. They get to do whatever they want. They marry supermodels.
Yeah.
They're doing something right. But, a lot of us, I don't think would change places with them in some ways, right? We all want the money.
Yeah.
Sure, that sounds... Well, Marnie and Mus don't. The rest of us do. Yeah, I want $90 million. I want to win the Powerball tonight. It's $1.6 billion.
I hope you do.
Still won't get hit.
I hope you do.
Whole bunch of $1 million winners the other day, but again, none of them from Minnesota. 1.6 estimated jackpot tonight. Estimated cash value just over $735 million.
God, that'd be great. Man.
Zach, you want to hear the numbers from Saturday?
Sure.
4.
Nice.
5.
Nice.
28.
Nice.
52.
Nice.
69.
Super nice.
And then the Powerball was 20.
Hey, Hogs.
Yeah.
If you won that cash bid at 700 and whatever that was.
Yeah.
And you had like 2 hours, you could go to the casino. What would you bet at the slot machines knowing you had that in your back pocket?
And I have how much money? All the
$735 million. They don't. Well, I mean, the problem is they don't have a slot where you could waste that much.
No,
you know
not
what I'm saying?
yeah, but
I know what you're saying.
What's the biggest spin in Minnesota?
That's a great question. Probably $500.
Yeah.
There's a $500 spin
I bet
in
there is.
Minnesota?
Yeah. I mean, you probably put it up to $25 a spin.
No,
and then,
I know there is, actually.
Yeah.
I can see the machine. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Mhm.
And then
like,
bet the max.
Yeah. And But again, that's,
Again,
like
how dumb? How dumb are the gambling laws? If there's a $500 slot spin, but we can't bet more than $100 on any bet on poker.
Yeah.
Because we don't have no limit.
it is a travesty.
It makes no sense.
You're right towards
It's just a travesty.
more lucrative gambling plays.
Correct.
What do you think the biggest in Vegas is? Can you bet 10 grand to spin if you
I
wanted?
bet you can. I bet you
Just
can.
ask nicely.
I bet you can.
I wonder,
please.
because I would be floored if those are actually out on the casino floor. Is there some private high stakes area where they'll let you spin for that much? I don't know.
Have you not seen Ocean's 11?
Yeah. I mean, Hogs Daddy and I were spinning $888 a spin when I was blackout drunk, and I won.
$888.
Yeah, and then Hawk was like, "Play that machine, it'll win." And then 3 spins later, I won $900.
Yep, and then I cursed him and walked away.
And then he walked away, but I kept following him.
I kept thinking he was going to go, we should split this. Nope, of course not.
We wandered around, though, but he was right.
Hey, shout out to Minnesota's Aaron Johnson, won the WPT Prime. Over $1 million. He's now
Pac-Man?
third all time.
Is that the guy that didn't know who Rosie was?
No, that's Ian Matakis. No, but somebody on Twitter said that's just our $5th $1 million win in Minnesota poker history.
Wow.
But Aaron Johnson, a little over $1 million, won the WPT.
Good for him.
Super cool.
Is that
Good dude,
Tennis
too. Nice guy.
Brothers bid?
No, the WPT is like the one that used to be on, or still is maybe on, Travel Channel. WPT is like the big TV deal.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Pretty cool, man.
We poke turds is what WPT stands for.
So
Yes.
your dad watches it?
R.I.P. Mike Sexton.
Oh, he died?
He did.
Now Aaron's just like 700,000 behind our guy Blake for first.
I bet our guy would know how much you could spin
our
in the
guy would
Vegas
know.
casino.
Nothing you could say that turned me away from my guy.
Yeah, if any of our guys, our Vegas guys, are listening, what's the biggest slot spin available? How much can on the floor, right? Actually, on the casino floor, not in a private room or
I
something.
bet it's 1,000.
I wonder if do they have?
Oh, it's way more than that.
Yeah.
Do they have private slot machines that
course.
has access to?
Absolutely. They do.
I mean, like how much? How high do those go?
I mean, I've seen somebody play $225 a spin and wasn't even paying attention.
I've also seen that. Yep, just autopilot.
Yeah. Oh, a hit. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's the fun of that if you're not watching it, man?
No. It would.
Because it's not
I mean-
about winning or losing.
It's about having a problem.
Yeah.
That's how I got up to hockey
Hi, my name's
rooms
Chris,
at
and I
Planet
have a
Hollywood.
problem.
Yeah, but if you recall, when Sauce had a nice win a couple months ago, I go, you have a problem. And your response was?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Nope.
I've got, by the way, a story for you guys at some point. It won't take but a minute to tell, and I'm never going to be able to do it justice. But I heard the greatest possible 5-second conversation I can't even tell you how much this conversation pleased me. It was 5 seconds, and I hope that I can do it justice because I loved it so much.
You want to do that when we get back?
Yeah.
All right, front page sports and that right after this on The Fan.
Hey, hockey fans, the IIHF World Junior Championship set to take over the state of hockey this week, and we have your tickets to the action all day. Use the talkback feature in the iHeartRadio app to tell us who you or why you want to see Team USA in action. Winners will be selected all day for a pair of tickets to see a Team USA preliminary round game. Get the full details at KFAN.com. Keyword contests.
Look, guys, Max is here.
Max is alive.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? Missed you guys.
I missed you, too.
Yeah,
I was
missed
afraid
you,
you were
man.
no longer with us.
It was close.
Happy early birthday to both of you.
Thank you.
Birthday week for Maxo and
Yes,
Chris.
that's right. Yes.
Birthday
yes.
week.
It is.
Did you see the cake from last week that you were not here for?
No, I didn't. And I feel like such a D-bag. I'm so sorry, Jill, because she brought in a cake. I think it was for Lieber recently. And I was in the elevator with her, and I was like, I never got a cake before. It's okay, no big deal. And then I'm not even freaking here when she brings one in. I'm such an a-hole.
I'm pretty sure it's still in the fridge.
Okay.
So go.
I'm gonna go dig into
Although,
that.
again,
pretty
it's
cool.
not very realistic because it looks like you and it's like, it's like a world traveler. It looks like you're going all over the globe. But there are 0 ladies on that cake.
Yeah.
0.
That's okay. I appreciate the effort.
I ate them.
It just looks like you're traveling the world by yourself.
Uh-oh.
What?
What's
She
that,
said it was in
girl?
the fridge.
Yeah.
Well, the lady was in the cake.
Oh, no.
How long has it been in the
Oh,
fridge?
well, listen. She was a tiny lady.
Yeah. She'll be all right.
There's some leftover carbonis in there.
She wasn't much of a lady either.
It was a good looking cake.
Yeah, it was.
It was, man.
All right, let's do front page sports. And also, we have to pay off that tease that you had a 5-second conversation you'd like to
Front Page
discuss.
Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, buy 2 Red Bull, get 1 free for a limited time. And they have that winter edition apple at Holiday. Try that. I did. It's awesome. But you can mix and match any flavors you want of Red Bull. Buy 2, get 1 free for a limited time at Holiday. I'm going to have to go today because I got to get those Powerball tickets.
Hell yeah.
Get some gas, get some Powerball tickets, get some Red Bull.
Holiday's the best.
Probably get one of those pretzels or a cake donut or something.
Oh, so you admit it.
Maybe some sunflower seeds. Should I do that today?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's a
Why?
Christmas miracle.
Why not?
The holiday season.
Yeah, leave your BH alone.
It's a gift to your bowels.
What really matters, though, is Chris had a 5-second conversation. It sounded like you overheard it or you had
overheard
it.
it, yeah.
You overheard a 5-second conversation that you would like to discuss.
So the only real physically demanding part of what I do is when the game is over, Jared tears all the equipment down while I'm down in the locker room with Ben. Then I got to come back up and we got to push all the equipment down into the elevator and then to wherever the truck is. And there's 700 million people trying to get out of the stadium, and nobody seems to have any idea that there are other people on the planet. So you're basically just trying to dodge people. It's like being in traffic on 169, okay? But last night, as we're making our way to the truck so we can get on the plane so it doesn't leave without us, I'll never forget when Bob Hagan told me when I first started doing this job, if you're not on the plane, we won't wait for you.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Just going by a group of people who were working security who are leaving, I overhear and there's no way I'm going to be able to do this justice. I wish that I could, but this is what I heard. 2 gentlemen. And the first person goes like this. Wait, your name is Carlos Santana? And then, yeah. That was the entire conversation. But the sound of disgust on Carlos's in his voice that he's had to tell people that his whole life.
His whole life. That it was Carlos
The
Santana.
sigh was, yeah. It was like a television show. Wait, your name is Carlos Santana? Yeah.
That's so good.
Isn't that a relatively common name?
It's got to be, right?
I would think they're both that's a common first name and a common last name.
I'm sure it is.
Isn't that saying like your name's Mike Smith?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess almost every time he's ever told somebody his full name.
Yeah.
Somebody has said that to him.
People have been very disappointed at like a hotel reservation when he shows up, thinking it's the actual Carlos Santana.
Like, it'd be very different if it was, your name's Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Like, that would be more rare. Bundy's a rare last name.
Yeah.
Right?
Not a lot of Ted Bundys walking around.
Yeah.
I can only name one.
Is that the one Zach was attracted to?
No, it's Richard Ramirez because he had abs.
Oh, yeah.
I have a friend, we all have a friend, Scott, who said the biggest denomination slot machine he's seen is $5,000 per spin with a 2-coin maximum. So that'd be $10,000 to spin.
What?
And that was at Caesars.
In Vegas.
Yep.
Well,
in BD.
Yeah. That's so greasy.
Like, even like the lowest win in that is a hand pay, is it not?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I heard the rumor
Good
is,
point.
and I don't know where I heard that. I just overheard this somewhere.
I saw it on the internet too. Yeah.
That the money's going to 2,000.
Yeah, from 1,200 to 2,000. That's
January
the hot
1st?
rumor.
No, so it's a rumor.
Is it?
No, I thought it.
I think that's
I don't know.
legit.
I think it is legit.
Yeah. From 1,200 to 2,000.
Yeah, I think it is.
That'll change everything.
That the slot minimum whatever tax form hand
really?
pays from 1,200 up to 2,000. Is that in Vegas though, or here?
I think it's everywhere.
I think I don't know. I'm looking.
That seems like something that would vary state by state.
Yeah.
State by state.
But maybe not, because it's technically the IRS that's doing it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never know what's going on.
Me neither.
That's all.
Yeah.
I never know what's happening.
Sports.
All right, sports. Well, the Vikings
Did I hit it? I did, yeah.
won and lost simultaneously. They won the game 16-13 over the Giants, but, doesn't help the old draft status, and it also doesn't help that J.J. McCarthy left late in the first half with a hand injury.
Do you want to hear what Coach said about that?
Mm-hmm.
See if I can find it. Oh, here it is.
I have not seen the play, but apparently, it happened before his touchdown run, and I was actually concerned with the angle that I had when he did run it in. I just wanted to make sure I thought he got hit in the head or neck area going into the end zone, but he was clean there, and then, I asked him if he was all right, and he said he was, and, obviously we just scored a touchdown, big moment, but then when we went out for the next drive, that's when he seemed to have some discomfort there. So we'll evaluate it and, make sure we find out what's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So status unknown for Thursday on Christmas.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Destination unknown.
When I would assume we'll get either an estimated injury report or an actual injury report today.
Well, you know what happens when you assume, right? You make an ass out of Uma Thurman. So
I don't
do
want
that.
to do that.
J.J. McCarthy, 9 of 14 for 108 yards, an interception that was Naylor's fault. And that was, again, just in the first half. And he did have a rushing touchdown. That was nice.
You look good.
Brosmer, of course. Brosmer in the second half, 7 of 9, 52 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He just handed it off to Aaron Jones 1,000 times.
Yeah.
They wanted to get the bleep out of New York City or New Jersey as fast as possible.
They were the fastest third quarter of all time.
Yep.
Yep.
Giants have lost 9 straight. They are 2-13. The Vikings have won 3 straight games. They're up to 7-8. KOC said X-rays were negative for J.J. McCarthy. The other, really bad news. This has been a rough year. Ryan Kelly, 3rd concussion this season. And the 6th, I like how they word this, 6th documented career concussion. That's always a vague way of saying, well, we've confirmed 6. But who knows? I mean, I feel like we're in 100% Tua category here where everybody's going to tell him, dude, you got to just hang it up. It's over, man. I
bet he will.
You got the rest of your life to worry about. You can't keep doing this, but ultimately it's going to be up to him. But man, I think we've seen the last of Ryan Kelly, but we'll see.
I think we have too, yeah.
Jordan Mason also carted to the locker room in the first quarter with an ankle injury. We'll see what that is all about. So the Vikings host Detroit Christmas Day, 3:30, right here on the Fan and on Netflix. Snoop at halftime, and with the Lions' loss yesterday, ESPN analytics say the Lions have a 7% chance of making the postseason.
That's nuts.
They're toast.
Both those teams.
They had
15 last year?
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, and now they're both going to miss.
Wow.
We might have a playoffs with no Lions, no Chiefs, no Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, my.
possibly no Bills, depending on how it shakes out.
no
I don't think
Lumber-
they've
there's
clinched
got to
yet,
be a
right?
William in there. One
No
of those teams.
Lombardozzi's.
No Bonquishas.
Yeah.
I still think William Sawalich should change his name to Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be marketable.
Billy Sawalich definitely races NASCAR. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What
Yes,
a good
sir.
kid, by the way. He's a nice dude.
Great kid.
What a
Yeah.
nice
I thought
guy.
you nailed it, though. It does very much sound like a lawyer.
Yeah, William Sawalich.
Yeah.
Yep.
And associates.
Yep.
Yeah. He was great.
Yeah, he was nice.
Yeah.
Best of luck to that kid. Mm-hmm. Wonder what it's like being that successful that young. You know what I mean?
Could have just stopped at that successful.
Fair.
Yeah.
But specifically that young.
Yeah.
Man, it'd be hard not to have just an ego.
Yeah. And that polished. He's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, impressive, young
Impressive,
man.
yes.
Polite.
Yeah.
Down to earth.
Correct. Yeah.
I thought you said white.
I
you
thought he said white,
I,
too.
I was like, damn, Zach.
You said polite. Wow.
Somebody finally said it.
He said polite, but it did take me 1.4 seconds ago. Did he just say he's white?
Yeah, and he's white.
He's polished.
What?
There's only one brother in NASCAR, Zach. I
Well,
mean,
then sky's the limit.
Yeah.
He can't be stopped, Zach, if he's white and polite.
And he's right.
That's weird that all of us simultaneously heard Zach just going, he's white.
What's the worst of a different color?
Yeah. Wow, Zach.
I didn't know this on Friday. What did you think about William on Friday? Did you like him? Well, he was white.
Big fan.
Let's start there. All right. What really matters in a second? We'll go around the world of sports, scores, and stats. Chris will change your life with something else. And Ben Lieber will join us right after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
Hey, Rubes, it's the holiday season, and Bell Bank is giving one KFAN listener each week $1,000 to pay it forward to a charity of their choice. Just head over to KFAN.com, make the keyword contest, learn more and enter today. That's KFAN.com, keyword contest.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Manners go a long way.
Do that.
At least he's polite.
Well said.
All right, Chris, should we do what really matters? You want to learn something? Scores and stats around the world of sports in between. Chris will change your life with something else.
Got that right.
Talk a lot of Vikings in a second with Lieber, but let's go to some other stuff first. Not a great game for the Minnesota Wild, but look, we're playing the best team in hockey, the unstoppable Colorado Avalanche. Beat the Wild 5-1. The Avs are now 26-2-7, just 2 regulation losses, and we're almost to Christmas. Hartman scored the lone Wild goal. That was early in the third to make it 3-1. McKinnon scored twice. He leads the NHL. Those were goals 29 and 30. So that snaps a 7-game win streak for the Minnesota Wild, and that is their first home regulation loss since October 30th against the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins.
Penguins.
So they be in the Wild host Nashville tomorrow, then the Christmas break, and then because of the World Juniors, a 7-game post-Christmas road trip.
That's greasy.
Certainly one of the longer ones in recent memory, if not the longest. I mean, they're going to be gone for basically 2 weeks. So, have fun with that. But yeah, you mentioned, I mean, best team in the league by far, and a second night of a back-to-back, third game in 4 days. 4 games in 6 days for the second straight week. I mean, they've been playing a ton of hockey. It's about as understandable of a loss as they come. So, but they'll get back at it against Nashville on Tuesday, and then hopefully gel on the road, and Quinn will be able to get to know his teammates finally.
Maybe they'll play cribbage on the flight.
They might play cribbage. Yes.
Great game.
You guys want to play cribbage for money?
I would love to play cribbage for money.
Name a time and a place. What really matters is this.
China, 1922.
Yeah.
Do you have a time machine or not?
What about what?
That's a no.
What time period does Hawk's favorite Back to the Future take place in?
1885.
Yeah, that's a great one, right, Hawk?
It's the best one of the bunch.
How long does a cribbage game take?
10 to 15 minutes.
I was going to say 15, maybe.
Do it the next break.
Wow.
God, you're good at this. I'm going to miss you next week. You're clever.
Leaving? Don't leave.
What really matters is this.
I just mentioned China, and it brought to mind another story. There's a gentleman who works with us on the trips. He told me the following story. I'll be real quick about it. So he went to China on business a while ago.
Hey.
He's in
Hi.
he's in northern Hong Kong. Small town up above northern Hong Kong. And he starts getting real sick, so he goes to the hospital. Long story longer, he's doubled over in pain. He's in Hong Kong on business. He has diverticulitis. But it's a small town hospital. So they decide they're going to have to send him to big city Hong Kong to a hospital because they don't know if they can help him out. He gets there. He's in the hospital for 13 days. One of the first things they tell him when he gets to the big city hospital in Hong Kong, you should be really glad they brought you here. Because while you were at that other hospital, while they cut you open to do surgery, they'd probably take away your kidneys.
Oh, my.
Wow. That's the cost of doing business, man.
They just take what they want.
One of the hospital workers, and she said to him, you would never have known. They would have gone in, and unless you went in for another procedure at some point, and the doctors would have said, some bitch, you're missing a kidney. You would never have known.
Wow.
And then they would have had to ask, like, were you only born with one?
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how many times have you had surgery in your life? Well, I was at this small hospital outside of Hong Kong.
Gee.
But that was just for diverticulitis. That wasn't a kidney surgery.
Right.
Can't think of a time that my kidneys have been taken out.
Well, I did take a massive dump one time.
Yeah.
I did wake up in a hotel bathroom once in a tub filled with ice and a note that said, thanks for the kidney, but I thought they were joking.
Yeah.
I said to him,
Take 2 of these and move on.
that had to be disconcerting. Favorite new word, by the way.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah. Yeah, it was.
What?
That's why I always, before I leave, I always, check for my phone, keys, wallet, kidneys. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
My God.
Kidneys?
Yep. Thank God they brought you here.
Yeah.
And by the way, they never had to do surgery on him. But they would have done it the other place just to get that kidney.
My God. That poor guy.
I know.
The Timberwolves beat the Oklahoma City Thunder on Friday, 112-107. That was just the third loss of the season for the OKC Thunder, the defending champs. They're 25-3. Huge win for the Wolves. And they followed it up yesterday with another win. So they didn't just crap the bed against the Bucks. They held on and win 103 to 100, but still will take it.
Right.
They've won 9 of 11. And they did it mostly without Jaden McDaniels, who left in the first half with hip pain. He did not return.
Too hip.
So the Wolves have won 9 of 11. They're up to 5th in the West. But because OKC is so much farther ahead of everybody else, right? They're lapping us. The Wolves are in 5th, but they're just 2.5 games out of 2nd. And it looks like it's going to be a race for 2nd place, of course, because it looks like 1st is going to be not attainable. So we'll see. But just 2.5 games out of 2nd even. What really matters, though, is this.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, guys. You know what? I got a problem here.
Oh.
Yeah. You got
Missing a
problem.
kidney?
Do you have diverticulitis?
Yeah. You forget.
I think you would know.
I left my notebook in New York City.
Oh, no.
I just looked in my backpack and I'm like, wait a minute. I was going to pull my notes out and the whole notebook, the fancy notebook,
Oh, no.
Corey, that I bought at the beginning of the season.
Oh, boy. That was a nice-ass notebook.
Wasn't it?
It was really nice.
Ben, I'm almost sure you were writing on it beside me as we were flying.
That was on the way out.
Okay. Maybe I guess you're right.
Where do you think you left it? On the field?
I think I left it on the field.
Oh, no.
Well, that's,
Did you leave any sensitive material like passwords or social security number or the launch codes?
Were you drawing drawings?
Pictures, sketches?
Just a list of people I want to kill. That's it.
Were you drawing schlongs?
By the way, back to
Of
nude
course.
drawings.
Yeah.
You know, I know we talk about all the time that like Kate Winslet's character in Titanic within about 2 days goes from like this, life that she doesn't want to live, but a fancy life. And then a couple days later, she's almost willing to die for Jack Dawson. She lets a relatively baby-faced, young, degenerate gambler sketch her nude within like 24 hours.
Yeah. It's crazy on those cruises, bro.
Dude, she got the fire down below.
I mean, like almost immediately, he was like, hey, I won my ticket on a game of cards. She's like, cool, you want to go in like a car and draw me nude? And he was like, sure, I can
When I was 14 watching that movie, I would have killed half of Ben Lieber's hit list for Jack Dawson. I mean,
that list that he has in his notebook?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but he was just drawing you. You weren't drawing him.
He can do whatever he wants.
Okay.
Some poor kid from Wisconsin claims he can sketch, and she just drops trow immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drops trowel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She took a deuce.
That works, buddy.
Yeah. No, in the version Hawk's dad watches, yes.
No, not anymore.
Deleted scene.
Yeah, he loves that scene.
That's how it works.
James Cameron explains it in depth on the DVD commentary.
Yeah.
Tommy's about to.
Isn't he from Chippewa Falls?
Who?
The Jack Dawson? I believe the Jack Dawson
The character is actually from
Falls.
Wisconsin.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe
think so.
he's,
I think you are
Chippewa
correct.
How did he
Falls.
get all the way over there?
Degenerate gambling.
Yeah.
And
Love
sketching ladies naked.
Again,
Drawing
how could you
sluts.
not love this?
Drawing sluts. There's your podcast title. Drawing sluts.
It's the alternative title of the movie. Yeah.
Well, what else is she? She gets nude in the first 2 seconds.
That's
God
the name
bless
of the
her
book.
The
for
Jack
it.
Dawson documentary.
Drawing
Drawing
Sluts.
Jeez.
What?
That's funny.
It'd be funny if he spent like 2 hours staring at her and then it turns it around. It's just a stick figure
Yeah.
with just giant circles.
And it looks like she's holding your head in her lap, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Just a huge one.
What do you think, baby?
Jeez Louise.
Now you want to get it on?
Or it's just a picture of him with the giant schlong.
Yeah. Like they're going to find in your notebook.
Yep.
We find out that Titanic was just the origin story of Charles Schultz. He just turns around, it's just a drawing of Snoopy.
Yeah. Now let's bang in this car.
Crying.
Oh, poor Snoopy.
Good grief.
We'll do more of what really matters after this. We did almost none of it, but look, Ben lost his notebook. We lost our notes. We'll talk about a pretty painful Vikings game. See what Ben thought. Lots to get to between now and 9 on The Fan.
The Fan.
Do it.
Well, the Vikes win, and we got a little beat up.
Jordan Mason did have the right ankle very, very early and did not return. Unfortunately, Ryan Kelly was being evaluated for a concussion, did not return. And then J.J. McCarthy with his right hand did not return. Aaron Jones did kind of get evaluated with that right ankle and was able to fight, get back in the game and help us finish it out there.
If we were going to do a KOC press conference on Thursday, but it's Christmas, right? We've had a rough year with none of us doing those things often enough. We're missing too many Thursdays and whatnot. It doesn't matter. Point is, J.J. McCarthy with his right hand. I think all three of us would have used that soundbite with the same joke, maybe worded slightly differently.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
What if Zach found a genie? He had 3 wishes. What would one of those wishes be?
That's probably exactly what I would have said.
Almost exactly.
Oh, yeah. That's almost word for word.
I've worked with you long enough.
Yeah.
I get it.
Wait, that wasn't you talking?
No, that was me.
Coral.
Yes.
That was you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like when Beetlejuice throws his voice. Not that Beetlejuice, the one from the movie.
I switched to Sauce's camera when he started talking.
Exactly. It happens.
That's correct.
No, that's Crackhead Bob. All right.
Yeah, I have to say that I'm really disappointed in you guys for not doing the press conferences more. It's one of my favorite bits of all time.
Agreed.
And you guys are so stupid and lazy.
No.
Wow.
So here's what happens. We don't like doing it when one of us is gone. So we had a stretch where, like, when I was in France, we missed a couple. So then we get out of the routine of doing it.
Yeah.
And then there's plenty of Thursdays where all 3 of us were here, but we just forgot because the routine gets thrown off.
And I'm just
Because
going to
you're
be, you know
lazy.
what? I know you don't want me to say this. We agreed we weren't going to do it, but I'm going to say it. We do it just for ourselves. We don't do it on the air because you guys don't deserve it.
Yeah. What Hawk said. Take that, Ben.
What did we do wrong?
Well, you know.
Well, your attitude.
And if you don't know, then it don't show and you don't know.
What he said.
Preach, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love rap.
Yeah, listen to the Hulkster.
Snorted.
Snorted.
What song do you think Snoop's going to play on Thursday at the old halftime?
Yeah. Isn't he coming out with the K-pop Demon Hunter gals?
New single called "Put It in Dat Hole."
He loves golf.
Yeah, he's really into golf.
It's a golf song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes sports rapping.
Or Chinese checkers or something.
Did you guys ever get into the Snoop on the Stoop?
Snoop on a stoop? Is that like Elf on a Shelf?
Yeah, but it's
Really?
Snoop Dogg, which is way more fun than Elf on a Shelf.
Yeah.
We have one of those. We have a hawk on a.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we sure do.
Well played.
Yeah.
Zacho, that is brilliant.
His jaw's open like Jake Paul's.
Yeah, and you'd think that his mom brought it home, but it was his dad.
And oddly, his mouth is bleeding too.
It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing.
Did you guys see the SNL Elf on a Shelf bit?
Very
it's
good.
So good.
It was a good episode.
It
dude.
was pretty good. They've done that Elf on a Shelf themed bit a couple of times. It makes me laugh every time. They get that high pitched voice.
Yeah.
When Cam Patterson exploded into confetti, that was funny.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande split in half. That was a great bit.
So good.
She is so good.
She could be a member on that show.
Yeah,
she's
and
good.
She is the definition, and I've heard of so many people from SNL say this over the years, that the hosts they like the most are the ones that are all in. They're up for anything. They go all out. You can tell that they care. She cares. She wants to sing. She wants to do impressions. She'll do whatever they say. She's awesome.
I've seen some great, female hosts, obviously, who just come in. She's the Tom Hanks female. You know what I mean? She could definitely be a cast member on that show.
100%.
How many times has she done it?
704.
I don't know. It's a handful, though. She's great.
Her voice and how she can do those impressions so well.
Even the thing when Bowen Yang was doing his goodbye and she was doing the New Jersey accent. I was like, oh my gosh, she's great. And that was very sad when he was saying goodbye.
Yeah, strange though, by the way. It came out like 24 hours ahead of time that he was exiting the cast mid-season. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Why is he leaving mid-season?
He said he found a notebook at the football stadium.
Yeah.
Scared the hell out of him.
Oh, got it.
Top of the list.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah,
Why is that, Ben?
It was a solid episode.
Yeah, Ben.
Ben.
You guys will find out soon enough.
You
know what? All the details will come out once
I'm gonna go ahead
Bowen
and say
releases
it.
them.
Good.
I didn't even think about that. You guys were
Run.
New York the night. If you could have gotten there a couple hours earlier.
Dude, trust me, I checked that a long time ago.
Oh, really?
I wish, yeah.
Did
It's
you
so
really
hard,
check
yeah.
it?
It is, yeah. I think I even mentioned it on the show when I checked.
The lottery.
It is so hard to
bar.
it is a lottery. Literally, it is.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't get the tickets because can you imagine?
You won that lottery.
If you got
and
the
then,
tickets.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
That would have been
You
bad.
would have had to hijack the
I'd be like,
plane.
yeah, I'd have walked to the front of the. If you turn this plane around,
Land this fish.
I will close this landing gear door myself. Just let me down there.
You don't have wheels.
Just
Land
DB
it.
Cooper, just jump right out.
Well played.
You know, Hawk, you were talking about the flight on the way out. All that stuff was completely, I felt the same way. How about you and I on the flight back
yeah,
when we were taking off?
yeah, we
You
scared.
didn't, you didn't tell that part, did
I
you?
did not know, huh? Go ahead.
And well, the thing is, like, there's really nothing
There's
to
not.
it. But we take off from Newark and we're climbing and we feel like we're doing the regular thing. And then we sort of like level off and then you hear the engines just go quiet.
Ooh.
Like actually a couple times.
Yeah,
And we're not that high.
we're not that high.
And then like you hear the engine go up again and then they shut off again. And we're like, I looked at Hawk and I'm like, this doesn't seem normal, does it? And he goes, no, it doesn't. So then we were like both looking out the window, like, what is happening? And then finally, like we made one like turn
Pretty aggressive.
and then we took off.
And then we went up.
Yeah, then we went up. We actually started climbing. And you actually turned the seat back monitor on just to see the elevation.
To make
see,
sure we were going up.
Yeah, to see if we were actually angling up in the air.
Now, I think if that had happened and Saturday hadn't happened, we wouldn't even have noticed probably. We'd have
Correct.
been like,
Yeah.
that's a little weird.
Right.
But did you realize, Ben, and I didn't say this to you, not that I thought you were going to go, ah! But
Whoa.
that was the original plane we were on Saturday. Did you notice that?
I knew that.
They flew the plane that didn't work and picked us up,
Yep.
as opposed to letting us take back the plane that we took on Saturday night. So when we got up there and he did that, and I realized that we were on the same plane, because you know how I knew we were on the exact same plane? Because my screen didn't work in the exact same way it didn't work the first time.
Yep.
right?
Yep. And I left a booger right on the tray table on the upper right,
Oh,
and it was
man.
still there.
Wow, that's greasy.
That was a booger?
Yep.
I shouldn't
Yeah, it was kind of bloody. But that's where I let it dry.
Sauce used to do
I
that.
should
Ask
not have
him.
eaten that.
Yeah, you ate it?
Yeah.
Don't act offended. You've done that.
Not other people's boogers.
Oh, way to draw the line.
I was
You're not
seriously
done with
thinking to
OPB?
myself,
No.
I was seriously thinking, if this damn plane is malfunctioning again, right?
Yeah, take me home, Lord.
And then I looked around, and there were 700 planes around us, and it's Newark, so I'm sure that's what it was. I'm sure we couldn't go up to main airspace until we got away from 700,000 other planes.
Yeah.
But man, it was, again, my favorite word now, disconcerting. I almost held your hand.
I would have allowed it.
And then you showed me the video, and I laughed. So way too loud, way too loud.
I actually just thought about it, and I started laughing again to myself.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a very birthing video.
What? Why you guys put your
I'm doom scrolling on my Instagram, and there.
What? Excuse me, what? Birthing videos.
And I had my headphones in, by the way, so I don't know how hard I laughed and how loud I must have been, but I know it must have bothered everybody.
I don't even know what it was, like a deer, I think.
Yeah, an antelope deer or something like
The
that.
antelope deer giving birth just from the sixth position. I mean, it was like
Just-
full frontal. This thing just popping out.
Pretty hot.
It was real hot, and the way that the baby deer like plopped out of this body was the best part.
It reminded me of Will Ferrell. Remember when he was it Will Ferrell?
When he comes out as a full adult
grown
human.
guy with, yeah, just plopped out. Like, oh, thank God I'm out of here.
Yeah, what a weird time, because I think if we showed this video to any of you guys right now, you'd be like, huh,
Yeah, it's good.
kind of funny.
Yeah.
But then when I just like tap him on the shoulder and like, watch this.
Right mood, right time.
Yeah, right mood, right time.
Yeah.
We were both in tears.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
All right, let's do what really matters. Let's learn some more. The Vikings did beat the Giants 16-13. Ben, J.J. McCarthy injured in the first half. Man, was that a boring-ass football
It was second
game.
half, wasn't it?
No, end of the first half.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brosmer kneeled to end the first half.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, what a weird game. I felt like both teams, including the Giants, just wanted to run the clock out almost from the beginning. They didn't want to have Jackson Dart throw a ball all game.
I know, it was weird.
Really weird game.
Why was that, Ben? Why do you think it was?
I think they knew. I think Kafka, however you say his name. I always thought it was Kafka, but the New Yorkers say Kafka. I think he just realized, I'm not going to put my rookie quarterback against Brian Flores' defense, and I've got a banged up offensive line. Like, why would I do that?
That was pretty bad.
Weren't they down 3 starters?
Something like that.
Their left tackle.
Both left tackles ended up going out of the game,
And
I
then
think. And then they had a guard that was
Minnesota kid, the center.
Yeah, John Michael Schmitz.
Yeah.
So kind of like us.
So
His
very
name is
much
my
like
name,
us.
too.
And the receivers haven't been playing great. I mean, the Slayton drop is like something that's been happening the whole season. Like, they want him cut and off the team, and like even before the game started, because he dropped a touchdown pass last week too. So I don't know. My guess is they just like, wait, listen, we run the football. I think they were going into the game. They're third in the league in number of attempts rushing the football. So that's what they do, and I know a quarterback run game's a lot of it, but they're like, I don't want to put my rookie out there against this amoeba type defense where we don't know where any of these blitzes are coming from, and we don't want to get them hurt. So it was kind of smart, but it's also kind of like waving the white flag. You're not going to win a game like that.
No, and we'll take it, but that is now the 6th consecutive game that the Vikings defense has not given up a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Can you imagine if we had that streak going into the game like we did, and then Jackson Dart throws 13 passes the whole game and actually scores on us? That would have sucked. When we just played Dak Prescott.
Yeah, lost in the shuffle because the game was so freaking boring. 7 of 13, 33 yards for a guy who played the entire game.
Yeah.
Yep.
33 yards. And it wasn't, hurricane conditions where it's either a blizzard or pouring or blowing
Godzilla.
rain or Godzilla's there. 33 yards, and he tried. They just never kind of. Man, 33.
Man, the tackling by some of the Giants players, they were just olaying some of these people. They were getting out of the way. They didn't want to be there.
See, I thought the first half looked like good effort football.
Thank you. Especially their defense, I thought.
Yeah, I thought the defense, I was actually kind of impressed because I'm like, all right, let's see the give up factor with these guys, when this game starts. And I thought the whole first half, I'm like, all right, well, it was kind of exciting. I mean, we had a drop touchdown. Like, there was some exciting plays, the tipped balls ended up being intercepted. Like, there was some splashy plays. And then the second half started, and it was like, there was a point when the second half, I'm like, I don't even know what just happened. Like, there was maybe a span of 5 game clock minutes where I'm like, I don't even know what just happened.
No,
I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Like, I'm paying attention, but I'm like watching a blank screen.
Don't ask AI because they're going to be wrong. It is going to be wrong. What's the lowest or fewest amount of yards in Vikings history given up for a quarterback that played the entire game?
That might be it.
I mean, 33's got to be super close.
Really close.
Have we ever held anybody to less than that? It's 33 yards, and you played all 60 minutes. That's nuts.
Well, when the Vikings played, what was that, 6, 7, 8 years ago at Lambeau, and was it the Notre Dame kid that played for Green Bay because Rodgers was out? I don't think he threw for a lot of yards either.
Notre Dame.
Where we shut them out.
Was it not?
Chad Abbott.
Or was it Blake? Was it the UCLA quarterback? Doesn't matter, but he didn't throw for a lot of yards.
Yeah, you're right about that. He did not throw for a lot of.
Who was it, Hawk?
It wasn't Huntley, was it?
I think it was. Who was the coach then, Hawk, for the Packers?
Barrero.
Oh, yeah, Barrero. He wasn't good at calling the game that day.
Do you have the stat, or are you just like asking?
No, I'm just asking hypothetically. 33's got to be.
It's got to be
about as low as it's ever been.
Contention for the lowest, yeah.
What?
What really matters, though, is this.
Squishy.
Let's learn something else.
Ben?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I said, do you remember who that big white tight end was that played for the Giants? And you said, yeah, his name was?
Jeremy Shockey.
And I said, did you ever tackle him? And you said?
Yes.
And then you said?
And then I shared the story about his DMSO.
Can you talk about that?
His what?
His DMSO was showing.
Yeah.
DMSO?
Yeah.
Is this guessable?
No.
No, well, no.
No.
What?
I'd never heard of this before, but I love it.
DMSO. No idea. Sauce, what do you think that means? His DMSO was showing.
No, it wasn't. I could smell the DMSO.
That was it.
Yeah, you can't
smell the DMSO.
Yeah.
His deranged, moist.
Ooh, I like this so far.
Mm-hmm. You're on the right track.
Sloppy.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Onion rings.
Wow, that's 2 words.
Oh, I'm sorry. I worked with the dictionary.
You don't know acronyms. Go for it.
Okay, so when he was playing for the Saints, which hockey actually forgot he was playing for the Saints.
I forgot he went there.
Mm-hmm. So how should I explain this? So DMSO is a equine anti-inflammatory cream.
What? So it was guessable.
Yeah, it was guessable, right? So it's something that we as football players have used for years and years and years and years. If you can get your hands on some DMSO, you keep it, and you keep it, in a very secure spot because it's kind of precious, and you have to keep it in a safe either glass or a tin because it'll eat through everything else. It actually ate through the tin that I had in college.
Sounds extremely safe.
Yeah, it's not super good for you. So for horses, if they have an ailment, a swollen knee, let's just say, you take this paste, horse paste, and you basically just it's like Bengay for horses. Okay,
Poor Ben.
well. It's super, super powerful. And the thing is, like, once it gets into your bloodstream, it makes you taste and smell like rotten eggs. I'm sorry, spoiled milk. Spoiled milk. It's spoiled milk. And it, like, when you sweat, it just emits out of your body. So you know anybody that you're playing with if they have DMSO on. So we're in a Saints game. Greenway and I are talking to Shockey. Like, we're going up to Shockey during a commercial break, and we're like 5-8 yards away. And there must have just been a breeze or a waft that hits Chad and I. We're like, damn, like, shocked. you got DMSO on? He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I took a bath in this stuff. He's like, my body's so banged up right now. He's like, I have so much DMSO in my ankle and blah, blah, blah. He starts naming all the body parts. I've never smelled anybody as pungent as he was in that game. It was awful. Awful.
Is there a little strategy to that, or do you think it was all
No, I think that he was just like, I have to find a way to play this game.
Because that's kind of genius, too, to be like, I need it, but I also want everybody else to have no desire to be that close to me.
Yeah. I mean, it was bad.
It'd make more sense for basketball, I think, than football, but still.
Yeah. Wrestling would be...
Wrestling would be bad.
You mean wrestling?
Yeah. So no kidding. When I got my hands on my first like, I don't know, like little bit of it in college, I put it in a Band-Aid tin. It was like a big dollop of it in the bottom of the Band-Aid tin.
Right.
And then like a week later, it like rusted out and started leaking everywhere.
Damn.
Oh,
dude.
That's greasy.
It literally was greasy.
No, that should definitely be in your bloodstream.
It's been used as an industrial solvent since the mid 1800s.
No, it has.
It really has.
Yeah, not good for your kidneys, I'm guessing.
I Googled it, and then I typed in Urban Dictionary because I'm like, he's not talking about this. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Garlic odor, skin irritation, lack of evidence.
This sounds like a bioweapon.
Yeah.
Is DMSO used for erectile dysfunction?
Whoa.
Yes.
Is it?
It is.
It's also used to treat shingles.
Hey.
The ones on your house.
Wow.
And maybe Shock was just trying to be bricked up.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So I got all that out of, hey, have you ever met Jeremy Shockey?
Brilliant.
All right, the news is next. We'll talk more Vikings football later. The Vikings won 16-13 over the Giants. They're 7-8. They've won 3 straight games. 2 games to go, including Christmas Day against the Lions. And the Lions are falling apart. Something like a 7% chance now to make the playoffs. Who would have thought the Detroit Lions were going to fall so fast?
They'll come in here
but they
hot,
have. Yeah, they're not mathematically out, but they're in big trouble. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.